Welcome back for round 3 of our first draft here at Torrential Beerhulks. So far, match 1 and 2 went well. Had a concession in the first match and won the second match. So let's see how we do in round 3. So I talked a little bit in the other videos about Gleaming Barrier, which I've said now throughout the videos that I think is a okay card, especially in a matchup against if you're playing against something like Merfolk that can get out big pretty early. It can kind of solve the early game. But in our last game that we played in match 2, there was a Gleaming Barrier out from turn 2 from our opponent, and it didn't do a thing. So I'm starting to think maybe it's a little more situational. Let's see what we got here. Kitetail Corsair is great out of the opening. I like having Wind with the Wind, Jade Guardian. Hopefully we can pick up some Merfolk before we get there. That's a keep, I think. That, if you can hear in the background, is Rommel the Mastiff. He is my dog, and you can find him at Rommel the Mastiff if you type that into YouTube searches. He's got some videos up from when he was a puppy. Okay, main phase. What are we doing? Island. And that's all we can do. He's on guard right now in my living room, protecting the house as we record videos here. Rommel, that is, the Mastiff, my dog. And there I go again, not remembering to hit OK to go through phases. Yeah, begin combat, end step, okay. Again, if by chance you just hadn't seen the other videos, I am a new Magic player and very new to Magic Online. This is my second draft ever, so I'm still learning the controls and how the game works and the different phases of priority and what have you. So bear with me as I deal with that. Right, opponent plays a Queen's Bay Soldier, which we're not too worried about just yet. We'll run out of land. There's not a lot we can play. We need that second island for a Water Knot. Looks like we're just going to trade some damage here. Go to combat and swing in with our Corsair. I could put One with the Wind on the Corsair. I just kind of think that'd be silly, just because it has flying when it attacks, and there are other targets that I can get to put it on that would be more beneficial. Like if I get my Mistcloaked Herald, got one of those in the deck. If I get that thing online with the One with the Wind, that should get through for some pretty good damage. So I expect we'll take 2 damage here. And if we're lucky, maybe our opponent doesn't play anything. That will be plan A. Opponent doesn't play anything. Never mind. Opponent kills our Kitetail Corsair and gets in for 3. Good use of Skullduggery there. Still not in terrible shape here. We can... Let's see. Play that forest. Maybe we'll just, yeah, I think we'll just Jade Guardian and then throw the counter on itself. And then next turn we can Deep-Root Elite and One with the Wind on it. I think that's our play. Providing they don't have a means of getting rid of it. Okay, so that is targeting that. Yeah, that's what we want to have happen. Alright, pass the turn over. Still want to hit that second island. Not that I'm like in a huge rush to get rid of this Queen's Base soldier, but just for whatever else they play like that. Maybe we want to water knot that. Because we're going to take 3 here again. Which isn't too bad, because they're going to take 5 next turn. Jade Bear is going to work well with our Deeproot Elite. So we can pretty much just throw all of this stuff onto our Jade Guardian. So let's run that out there. We're going to attack and then attempt to not miss our second main phase so we can play with that Deeproot Elite. That's going to be terrible if that happens. So we'll be very careful to go through the phases. There we go. Okay. So run out that Deeproot Elite. Good. I'm playing very cautiously, because the couple times when I went through the the new player sort of like free games that they give you when you start an account with Magic Online, I clicked through my second main phase a couple of times. And it doesn't feel good when you do that. So we're gonna take 4 damage here, which is fine. Oh, okay. Wow, okay, so if we hit an island, we can water knot that guy down and then just swing in with our Jade Bearer, putting counters on our flyer. We can still get in for some good damage, so let's hope for an island here. They don't call me Isaac Top Deck for nothing. Nobody calls me that. Ah, Commander Speaker, okay. Still not bad. What do we want to do here, though? I guess we run the Jade Bearer anyway. I think what I'm going to do is put one of these counters onto the Deeproot, just to get them out of Skullduggery range in case they have another one of those. Because I kind of don't want to lose my Deeproot. He's kind of a good engine for us here. However, I do have to be careful on my crackback here. So I'm going to be taking it'd be 6. They're probably maybe going to block with this thing. Alright, let's put that there. And then we'll put that there. Okay. And okay. So then this guy's going to turn into a 7/7 flying hexproof. That sounds gross. It is gross. We got to swing with him because we got to get rid of that flyer, which lets our opponent hit us for 6. Okay, so they take the damage. I'm gonna have to block some things here. So I think maybe I'll block my queen. I'll block their Queen's Base soldier to try and trade with my Commander Speaker, and my Jade Bearer with their Grasping Scoundrel. I assume they're gonna have a trick here, but presumably the damage won't come through that way, and I'll only end up taking 2. Alright, so that's gonna block there and hopefully trade, and that's gonna block there and hopefully trade. And then if we hit that second island, we just win the game. Yeah, Moment of Triumph on. Okay, that's fine. Now let's see what they play out. Even if we hit Hunt the Week here, I think we could just fight the Sky Marcher with our 7/7, and then we swing in. Huh. Well, not quite what we wanted. I think we're still okay here, though. Because... Do we play the... No, we wanna save this guy. Or... play the Jadecraft Artisan. They're gonna be losing this flyer this turn, presumably. It could... They got one card in hand. What are the odds it's a combat trick or removal? Could be Divine Verdict. Ooh, if it's Divine Verdict, we're not doing well. If it is Divine Verdict, we lose. Oh, they can't target our Jadecraft Guardian. It's got Hexproof, so that's fine. We just can't swing with our Deep-Root Elite. Well, we can. Yeah, okay. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to play Jadecraft Artisan. Targeting... no, targeting this. Okay, Deep-Root Elite is going to go there, and so is Jadecraft Artisan, and we are going to swing in with both. This puts them in a position where they have to block the flyer, but we're still going to possibly get through 5 damage. Even if they have Divine Verdict for our Deep-Root Elite, I'm not super concerned with losing him. Because we're still in good shape here on board. We can still block something with our Jadecraft Artisan and survive. So we'll swing with those guys. Just like we drew it up just there on that turn. Alright, that's game. Cool. So I'm gonna have to start watching my timer because I ate up like 10 minutes in that match. Again here, I don't really know what to sideboard, if to sideboard anything. Our deck's been performing very well. We haven't hit a ton of hiccups with it yet. We do have a lot of tech in our sideboard that can maybe help us out for certain things. Really wanted to play this guy, but alas, we just didn't have room for him. We have a second Hunt the Week. Got 2 of those, which I did really want to play. Just again couldn't find room for it. So I think our deck's fine the way it is. If you guys are seeing anything that is an obvious sideboard for a matchup or whatever, please leave a comment and let me know what I'm doing. Because again, I've super new to Magic Online and still new to Magic in general. Only been playing for a year. I'm starting to sound like a broken record with that, but criticisms are welcome. I'm not a high-end Magic player by any means, so would love feedback. But as it is, we're gonna run this. So that's probably not a keepable hand. Got a lot of stuff that I'd like to have, but 1 land I don't think is going to work for us. Ugh. No land is not going to work for us either. we're screwed if we keep going, so we're going to keep this one land, and that will stay on top. Okay. Really need to draw some more lands. Mulling to 5 never feels good. Paladin of Atonement. If you lost life last turn, put a 1/1 counter on him. Okay. Not super concerned about that if we hit like a Water Knot or Hunt the Weak. Gonna need to find some land for that, mind you. I assume they're gonna swing in with their Paladin. Oh, well, obviously now they are. So they're gonna hit us for 2 here, which we'll take. We're gonna hope to find an forest if we can be that lucky. There we go. Cool. So we'll run out the Deep-Root Warrior. I like that we have one with the wind. I don't feel like we have a great target for it currently. But we'll swing in with our Shaper's Apprentice. Since it now has flying. Which is maybe a bad idea, because that Paladin's going to come back and hit us, but if we draw another land, we'll be fine. We can fight with our Deep-Root Warrior. And then maybe that becomes the good target for our one with the wind. Will be a 3/3, that'll make it a 5/5. No hexproof, but we didn't see any removal from our opponent last game. Which doesn't mean a ton. See? Because there's the removal right now. Alright, we'll take 4 here. So there's a Deep-Root Elite. So I think we just play that out. I don't think we're going to attack right now, because we don't want this Paladin to get too big at the moment. We're going to hope to draw another land and then try and take this thing out somehow. Contract killing, yeah. Yeah, so as I say, we didn't see any removal from our opponent. Here it is. Yeah, nothing here looks good for us. Okay, take 2. Jadecraft Artisan. Well, do we one with the wind on our Shaper Apprentice? That'll make it a 4/3 flyer, which can go toe to toe with this dude, but can also fight this guy if we hit that next land. I think that's going to be the play. I just have to do that, and then pass the turn. Hope that's the end of the removal. Yeah, we really need to hit that next land. So we're going to take some beats here. I know they have some combat tricks, and it is enough to kill us, so I think we'll just take that extra point of damage from their flyer. We'll respect that they have their mana open. Land. Nope. Ugh, Curious Obsession. If we swing in and draw a card, I think we're dead if they do have that combat trick next turn. Yeah. Makes our guy 5/4. Maybe draw the card, and then their paladin will go up to a 3/3. And they will swing for 6. Pump spell. Well, with that anthem effect, we're dead. It would put us to 1. And then we're just left blocking, and then we can't use it anyway. So I think we'll wait on that to see if we can find ourselves in a position where we can actively attack with it. Might just be dead here. Okay, so they're gonna swing for 6 anyway. Do we block here and risk losing our flyer? Or do we take 6, go to 3? Then what does it look like? We hunt the weak on that thing. Opponent gains some life. But then we're still just dead. I think we'll just try that. I think we're just dead anyway. Yeah. Okay. So let's concede game before I use up any more of my time. So that was a fast start from our opponent there. And we kind of got shafted in having to mulligan down to 5. I still like what we're doing. And again, I don't know what changes to make. I guess Crashing Tide looks good against the Paladin. But what would we take out for that? Got 1. Maybe take out River Herald's Boon for a Crashing Tide? Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's try that. Opponent seems to be taking some time making decisions. We are on the play this turn, so that's good. If our deck gives us some good stuff, I would like to play first. I like this. This is very good. This is a very good keep. Mistcloaked Herald with the Curious Obsession seems great to me. Hopefully they don't. I don't know. Could they get rid of that thing before? Well, they could. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. That's the plan right now. We're gonna Herald, Curious Obsession, draw some cards, hopefully. Run out a River Darter on turn 3. Or Water Knot something. That's perfect. That's what you want to get. You want to get lands and then every other card be playable based on the mana base that you've drawn into. I like it. And Crashing Tide's pretty good too. Alright, so we'll do that. Oops. Nope. How do you do that? Undo that onto there. Can they Skullduggery in response to this? I think you need 2 targets for Skullduggery to work. I hope you do, because that was one of my fears in in going through this situation in my head here. They're taking their time though. Yep. Maybe that's what they were trying to figure out. I don't know. Alright. So let's bash in for 2. Next turn we could Water Knot something or Crashing Tide something. You can draw us a card. Yes. Yes, of course. And then if they don't do anything, I guess we can Deep Root Warrior. Okay. We'll just Water Knot that and be on our way. Then we don't really care how many counters it gets. They could, at some point, impale that creature if we Water Knot it. And then just gain a bunch of life, depending on where the game's at. But at that point, maybe we'll try and hang on to one of these Crashing Tides, if we can, and then just save it for such an occasion. Yes, I always want to use that ability. Jade Guardian. Okay, cool. What does this do again? Put a 1/1 counter on something. Yeah, we'll put that on our Herald. Okay. That's fine. Sworn Guardian. Well, he'll be able to block something later. We don't have to really worry about him too much right now. I think the play is just run this Jade Guardian. Oh, there we go. Always throws me for a loop when I gotta click the thing and then click the thing. And alright, so we'll swing in for 3 here. Draw another card. Yes, we want to use that ability. Do we play land this turn? Yeah, we did. Alright. So I feel like we're in pretty good shape here. Lots of game to go. It's going to be devastating when they remove our Miss Herald. What is it called? Cloaked Herald? God, these names. Sanguine Glorifier. Okay. So we could just Crashing Tide this thing. and then play out one of these two guys. Probably the Deep Root Warrior, I would think. Also got this River Darter that we gotta get on board at some point here. This hasn't been a good time to play him. Yeah, I think we're just gonna Crashing Tide that Skyblade. Oh, Jade Bearer. We're also gonna Jade Bearer. And we'll Crashing Tide on our second main phase. Just because we don't need to get this out of the way so that we can attack. We can attack anyway because this guy's unblockable. But I want to see what kind of card we pick up from attacking with him before I cast that Crashing Tide. Maybe there's something that's going to be better. Coming out of our deck. Okay. Yes, use that ability. Ah, Crashing Tide. It was meant to be! It's exactly what we're supposed to do. So we'll Crashing Tide that. Maybe I should have kept that. Can I play a land? Yeah, I played a land. Yep. Yeah, because it has flash because I have Merfolk. So I probably should have kept it for in the event that they attacked. Maybe they play another Sanguine Glorifier and toss more stuff on it. Damn, there goes our contract killing. Or they just contract killed our Mistcloaked Herald. So we knew that was coming. It was just a matter of time. But he did some good work for us. They'll run that guy out again. No attacks. Yeah, I guess they want to leave stuff back for blocking at this point. So what do we do here? Got 6 mana. I guess we can just play out all of our 2-drops. And then just try and overwhelm the board that way. We still have a Crashing Tide. Just have to be careful how I click this here. Play that guy out. Play this out. And play that out. So what we would like to pick up is our One with the Wind to throw it on this Jade Guardian. So that we have a 4/4 flying hexproof. That'd be nice. Let's see what they do. We've got a lot of dirty little stuff here, which means that they can't really attack into us because we can kind of make better trades than they can. Aside from their flyer is probably going to swing through here. Or no, he won't swing at this flyer, I assume, because he'll want to leave it back for blocking. He's a bit low on the health in the health category here. Doesn't play anything. Can I attack in? So if I attack in with everything, this gets blocked and killed. Then chances are maybe that gets blocked and killed. I get through with 4. Yeah, there's no reason to attack here. Let's run out a River Darter. Which helps our board state. Hope this game doesn't go too long because I'm running out of time. I have to really pay attention to clicking on things, but also pay attention to not click through things. I guess this is just Magic Online, hey? This is just how it works. Well, that's not great for us. God, I really don't want to time out here. Can I get some damage through? If I bounce their flyer, I can get 2 damage through. Gonna have to hurry up here. No, I don't think I attack this turn. We'll just keep up Crashing Tide. I wonder if this works. Does that save my guy? No. Shit. Oh well. Maybe I should have waited to run out that Deep Root Elite. That really would have helped me be able to push damage through. Another River Darter. I think we put that on... Ah, a River Darter. There we go. Now I think we just swing with him. Or do we swing with everything? How much damage is that? That's 3, which can just get double blocked and killed. 2, double block that, I would get through 2 damage. Not worth it. Swing with those 2. See how they like that. Ugh, I'm so low on time. I'm gonna hate myself if I time out on this. I'm totally gonna time out on this. That sucks. Oh, so close to a 3-0. Well, let's see what we can get here. Impale. Damn. Yep. Yeah, I just don't... The board's just clogged up here. I don't have... At least I don't see any real attacks here. That attack last turn was a mistake, too. I'll just ship the turn past. Ship it back. Our opponent's sitting in a great spot because they're just, you know, watching the timers and going, well, I just have to wait this out and take the win. We have only seen the 1 impale, so that does mean that they can't impale this guy if they don't have another one. Jeez. Run that out. Pass the turn. Haunt the Weak, that's what we're waiting for. And I think we do that. What is this? Month a week. Yeah, there and there. Do we just swing here? Swing and see how it falls? I think we're ahead now. We're ahead on board and we're behind on time, so I think we just swing. Screw the math, we're just gonna swing into it. We're gonna lose a lot of stuff here. They're gonna get to keep their flyer and probably their 2/2. But they'll take something. They'll take some damage, and they'll have to think about this maybe. Oh, yeah, of course. Shouldn't have swung with that. Whoops. That was a mistake. Okay, so they'll trade there, that's fine. So they're just gonna keep their flyer. I'm okay with that. Ugh, should have left back that 3/4 though. I don't know. Don't know why I did that. Because I'm worried about the time. That's why I did that. Oh well. Cover. What did they pull out? Well, they drew a card and they got back a Sanguine Glorifier. Great. Okay. Well, doesn't look good here. Water Knot, maybe? What do we want? Well, we don't want a forest. Just send the turn. We also don't want to concede. Oh, I feel like we should have had this game. I feel like I made a misplay somewhere that I'll find when I go back to watch the video. Oh well. Yeah. Well, they're gonna start attacking now. Maybe they get too hasty with their attacks and we get some decent attacks in. I don't know. Who knows? What do we have left that we could get here? No. All right. Well, we got land. Sucks because really the first time I've drafted Merfolk, and I felt like it was actually a pretty good deck. And it probably was. And I probably just messed it up somehow. That's just how it goes, though, I guess. What is this? What happened? What are they playing? Boneyard Parlay? Okay. Let's go like that. And like that. Like that. And okay. It's a good way to eat up my last minute. Good game. Oh, I hate that too. Every time you click in the text box, your stuff just stays there. Yeah, and we're just flooding out here. I'm just gonna time out. Ugh. Do we even like? I don't know. How do you make that bigger so you can see this? Contract killing, great. Yeah. I'll see myself out. I'll just let the time run out. Give them the win. Oh well, at least we got something out of it, so that's kind of cool. So that concludes our first draft on Torrential Beerhulks. Thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe if you feel so inclined, or even if you don't. Even if you just want to, just toss some good vibes around. Just do it anyway. Thanks a bunch, guys. We will see you again.